Alright, y'all, today I'm going to be covering the leaks for Chapter 96 and Chapter 6 of the main story and the side manga, respectfully. Now, the thing is, I'm sick, so I'm sorry for not uploading for a while, but let's just get into it. We first start with Okita Tsuji's fate. Basically, he gets healed by this guy right here. I think he's related to Susanoo. He's from his pantheon. That's pretty cool, I guess. I guess he did out of respect, but I kind of wish Okita died in this fight, but I'm going to give my thoughts at the end. Next, let's talk about Nostradamus. Nostradamus does one of the craziest things in this chapter. You know, I thought Nostradamus was going to be sidelined for most of the story, but this man ends up sneaking up on goal and doing some of the weirdest shit in Record of Ragnarok history. He makes one of the craziest faces as he kidnaps Goal right here. Unfortunately, I don't have the panel where he does it, but he looked like Odin, not gonna lie. But this man kidnaps Goal and puts her into a wagon, and then he starts to take her into Tartarus. We're gonna get to that in a moment, but we're gonna get to something very interesting. We get to see Simo and Rasputin for the first time in the series. I'm sorry if the picture's low quality, but pretty much Rasputin is blacked out, and even Simo's a little blacked out. Like, why are these two gotta be so mysterious, bro? Y'all gotta go ahead and make your manga debut soon. But I think that Rasputin is definitely being hyped up because ain't no way they're gonna intentionally black him out like this. Rasputin has been mysterious for the entire series. So I can't wait to see when Rasputin gets revealed in Simo too, but right now we just got Kentoki and Nostradamus. Speaking of which, we got Nostradamus in Tartarus. He's got Goal in the wagon, and he passes by some wanted posters of Kentoki, Beelzebub, and Buddha. So that man Odin literally put wanted posters for these three. Like, that man Odin is an op. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say that these wanted posters look cute. So Nostradamus takes Goal to Siegfried's cell, and from some translations, Nostradamus is apparently Siegfried's brother-in-law. Like, I think Nostradamus and Siegfried know each other because they were both trapped in Tartarus around the same time and they became prison buddies or something, but this just raises a lot of questions. What are Nostradamus' motives? What is Siegfried saying to Goal in that last panel? And does Goal even know that much about Siegfried? We still got a lot of unanswered questions with this chapter, and this is definitely one of the most surprising chapters in history. Anyways, let's continue. So Siegfried basically just says that he wants to deliver a message to Brunhilde, and that surprises Goal. Now let's get on to Apocalypse of the Gods. Alright, we basically get to see Prometheus, like, saving Kukulin after he passed out from his injuries against fighting RoR. And the cool thing is that it was Kukulin's dog who came to get Prometheus. So maybe Prometheus and Kukulin are friends. I'm sorry, but I don't got any pictures of this, though, but Hercules is back. He has returned in the side manga. This is before the tournament, so Hercules is alive at this point in the story. But basically, we see that Prometheus and Hercules used to fight alongside each other and that they're homies, which is pretty cool. It just goes to show that Hercules is a very respected god, even by someone like Prometheus, who was rejected by the other Greek gods. Oh yeah, Zeus's reaction to seeing Prometheus. We also get that, and Zeus is not happy to see him. Now, if you know in mythology, Prometheus is a titan that gave fire to humankind. But as a punishment, Zeus tortured Prometheus by having a bird, like, constantly eat his liver or something. So yeah, there's going to be some very interesting lore about Prometheus. Everyone was immediately hopping on the bandwagon of Sun Wukong will win because Sun Wukong has been getting really popular recently because of Black Myth, but I personally think Prometheus is going to win. Let me know your thoughts below. So we get Sun Wukong's walkout, and he looks pretty cool, I guess. But then we get the reveal of some new, like, bystanders who seem to be related to Sun Wukong in some way. I gotta say, these people look pretty cold. You know, you like seeing new characters in this series. Maybe one of them will actually be a fighter in the tournament. We'll just have to see. Anyways, we also get Prometheus' weapon reveal, which is like these chained gloves. And then we already know Sun Wukong's got that bow staff. I am rooting for Prometheus all of the way. Anyways, let's go ahead and go over the summary in both chapters and my overall thoughts. Alright, so the main story, chapter 96. I gotta say, this has been one of the most surprising chapters of all time. My predictions were completely false. Qin Shi Huang didn't come back. Now let's talk about Apocalypse. Actually, no, wait. I need to talk about Nostradamus a little bit. Okay. So Nostradamus, he is a very interesting character now. Where did he get that knockout spray? That raises a lot of questions for Nostradamus, of course. And also, this could be hinting that Goal might be Nostradamus' volume when they fight. Goal's probably going to get a restraining order on Nostradamus, not going to lie. And so is Brunhilde. Like, this man Nostradamus is the diddler. You got to watch out. He may look like a femboy, a harmless one at that, but he is a fucking crash out. Or he's going to be a fucking crash out. I already know that, but regarding Siegfried, I think that Siegfried getting some more dialogue was pretty cool since we haven't seen him in a long-ass time. It seems like Siegfried could be the next fighter. We don't know. But I think that Siegfried is going to start playing a role in the story now and he could actually get freed. And this is the point of a story where pretty much everything is unpredictable. Odin was probably going to crash out. Thor is probably going to do something. Hell, maybe even Qin Shi Huang might come back. Or Apollo. We still got a lot of unanswered questions in this series. And the next chapters are going to be very hard to predict, in my opinion.